Hey guys, sick of seeing our faces yet? Well, too damn bad. I'm Chris Dolman. Here with me is Case Cornelesa. We're doing a nice little reaction to season 4 of Rebels. It can't come quickly enough. I. Case, is that about accurate for how you're feeling right now?
I There are so many emotions running through me right now because for one, look, this is going to be awesome. The trailer looked awesome. On the other hand, though, the announcement, we kind of knew that season 4 would be the end of Rebels, but still, it's like after the season it's over, and I love this show so much. I kind of wanted it to continue, but like at least we may get something else. But ah, I can't wait for this. I really can't because it looks awesome. I can't wait to talk about Rebels.
And neither can I, because hello, it's Star Wars Rebels, one of the biggest surprises of new canon, one of the biggest surprises of, children or family entertainment in terms of television. So, yeah, please, can we get on it?
We'll
You know,
get on it.
exactly. All right.
Speaking of which, now we'll get into that when we get into the trailer. But first of all, let's talk about the panel because the panel, all the voice actors of the main cast were there.
Minus Chopper.
My Yes, minus Chopper, of course, but still, it was really, really nice to see all of them there talk about how making the show and like how it is making the show. It was really cool to hear them talk about the process of that, about how they grew as a family together, because they're not just a family on screen in the show, they're also a family off screen. You felt that these guys have chemistry together, they work well together. It was really cool to just hear them talk about the various episodes that we saw last season, like a Twin Sons, like a Trials of the Dark Saber. It was just awesome to have all those guys talk about it. What do you think of it?
Yeah, they're like family. And unlike another franchise that's supposedly about family that came out this weekend, no, seriously, you could take all these guys for 1 second on the stage and you feel it. You feel it 100%. And of course, the father of it all, Papa Dave Filoni, up to his usual shenanigans, you know, of just giving everyone the death glare while everyone tries to not answer a question while answer a question
Yeah,
is
it was also really funny to have them talk, when Tia was talking about where's Sabine's character going, and she was like, I don't know if I could talk about this, and then she goes into a very vague thing like, yeah, maybe I can say this. Is that good? And Filoni's just there sitting. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It was just great.
yeah. If I had a cowboy hat, I would put it on and pretend to be Dave for 2 seconds, but I don't. So oh well.
Oh well.
Yeah, and I the problem is with some of the answers that Dave was cool with them giving. My hopes started to get up a little bit.
There were some very interesting bits that they kind of, well, actually, like some of it was already revealed in the trailer itself, of course. But the moment they were talking about it, I was already like thinking like, there's more Mandalorians in the next season. Interesting. And then you get the trailer,
Is
and
that
then
and is that ever a bad thing?
it's never a bad thing because the Mandalorians are awesome, of course. So that was really cool.
Exactly.
I also am very interested in seeing where the relation between Zeb and Callus goes based off Steve Bloom's comments. Those were interesting to say the least. I mean, there was some innuendos there that was like, hey guys, what are we doing right now, right here? It
It's
was
kind of funny
funny.
because you made a South Park joke before we started rolling, and now I'm gonna make one about that. There you are, no, where they're trying to figure out Carmen's dad. Uh, bro.
Sorry. I don't remember. I apologize.
I love how this goes, guys. He makes South Park jokes all day, and I'm just like, yeah, that's funny, that's funny. I make one that I think he knows, and then whoop. Okay, well, fuck
Look,
it.
I'm not
Fuck it, we're
Drax.
doing it
I'm I,
live.
I'm not Drax. Sometimes things just go over my head. I can't catch them.
Uh,
Whatever.
that's funny. I thought you
Uh,
were a rocket.
yeah,
Anyway,
exactly. I'm Rocket.
but but so all that being said, this panel was incredible.
Yeah.
I'm blanking on our moderator's name. I feel so bad.
The moderator of the panel.
Yeah,
Oh Lord.
yeah, because
Uh,
he's been doing it for years, and I just
yeah,
completely forgot his
yeah.
name.
God damn it. Ah,
Oh well,
that guy, it's gonna,
that guy did a
that
great
guy.
job.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. He definitely did. And this is something that they've been doing perfectly the last few years. Like the one panel that has been great every single year since it started in 2015 was the Rebels panel. And this was no different. They just nailed it again, showed again what they got. That Rebels is awesome, and yeah, it was just great to see all these guys and to have some reveals. Also, to have the reveal we're gonna see Mon Mothma again. To have the reveal we're gonna see Saw Gerrera again. To have the reveal that Warwick Davis is going to voice a character named Rook, who is from the Out of the Empire books, I believe. That was
He's an
also.
ogre. Look, okay, yes. As a longtime fan of the Thrawn trilogy and Jedi Academy, the fact that we're getting Nogri in canon is amazing. Plain and
Exactly.
simple is amazing. So,
Yeah, and also really cool that Warwick Davis actually voices this character after begging for it for years. That was just great. And then we got the there was it still is. I know it's coming. I know that at one point they have to announce, yes, we're finishing Rebels, but it kills me inside because I love this goddamn show so much. However, Filoni then says this is not the end of Star Wars animation. So he hints towards something there. So the question
which
is,
the question is, when is that going to get announced?
yeah, when are we
If
going
it's
to get
not
an
announced by the
announcement?
end of the weekend, I'm putting my money on D23.
Yeah, they'll wait for it until D23, which I we'll see. Interesting to think about. Like, what could it be? I still hold out hope for a series set between the Aftermath trilogy and Bloodline in canon, which is after the Battle of Endor and before the Force Awakens. So I hope that there is something there. Also, it's heavily hinted at that Hera is going to live through the original trilogy, that she may be the character that is going to come back afterwards with, I don't know who. That is the question. Like, will Zeb survive? Will Kala survive? Ezra and Kanan are dead for sure. Sabine and the Mandalorians, I'm not sure about. Well, look, okay. Ezra may survive if he goes rogue slash dark side, but Kanan is dead. We
Oh yeah,
know Kanan is dead. That's and it
not
sucks
question.
because I love Kanan. Kanan is a great fucking character, but he's so dead. We've known that since the beginning. We have known that since the beginning of the show. It just is the question: how much do you care when he dies? And I'm gonna care a lot, and I'm gonna cry my eyeballs out when it happens. But yeah, it will happen. So that sucks.
Yep.
And I'm gonna feel bad for Hera. I may want to just snuggle up against her and like give her comfort. I don't know. I'm sorry, we're alive and I don't care.
Aye. Okay. Well,
With all
Uh,
the innuendos out of the
I was
way,
going to say now.
let's get into the trailer, right?
Well, no, hold on.
Or do you have
You,
some?
you you skipped something that I really wanted to actually talk about for just 1 second.
All right.
Does this mean that at the end of the show, if Callus and Zeb somehow don't
Live,
die,
which
what's going to
yeah,
happen to them? I mean,
what? Well,
I mean, come on, look.
that was a little funny thing that they hinted at in the panel. Like, yeah, they're going to have some kids on Leo's son. That was awesome.
I don't I don't know if Disney is that ballsy they'll allow that, but come on,
I
this.
wouldn't be against it. You know, it's
I'm
something that
not against it either, but I'm just saying it right now. These two, no matter what, I feel like that they're gonna be like the bromance of this
yeah, they're going
season.
to be like Finn and Poe. Only the difference is Finn and Poe are not gay, and these guys might just be. It's not something I'm totally against. So
Nope, and I think Steve Bloom is a little too is pretty happy to be running with this. I'd want to get David's take though, just to be on the safe side of things.
that's true. No, but yeah, they had a lot of fun talking about that. That was
Yes, they
yeah,
did.
no, that was
Okay,
interesting.
I've gotten it out of my system how it's like, oh look, we're gonna have the bros are together, But now
Those are
let's
together.
get into the actual trailer.
The
Let's do this.
actual trailer, yeah, of course we're going to skip over the first 40 something seconds that showed clips from seasons 1, 2, and 3 because we've already seen that, and that's they basically recapped it because this trailer it was completely different from the trailers we've seen before. Previously, we had a full 3 minute trailer revealing a lot about the season, and this trailer. It started off
We have next
differently,
to nothing.
talking about what we've had before, like Hera voicing her thoughts over what happened before, and then we actually get, I believe, a little over a minute footage, which still showed quite something, but a lot less than the previous trailer. However, there were some interesting things. So let's see. First of all, it begins with this shot right here, which is Ezra riding, I don't know what kind of creature. And the question is, who is this? I don't know. It might
Um,
be Mart, Sato's nephew,
nephew,
that was introduced in one of the
but
worst episodes of last season.
the funny thing is that looks kind of like Mandalorian armor.
That
So
is also true. So the question is, will it be someone related to Sabine?
is it
I don't know.
possibly her brother? I don't
No,
know.
her brother is bigger than that.
True.
We've seen Ezra standing next to her brother, and her Sabine's brother is taller than Ezra. So that I don't think. I still am wondering what this creature is. Do you recognize it from somewhere, or
Well, I mean, okay. Without going into Captain Obvious territory, it's a wolf, but like what's the name for it? Like, is there
Mhm.
a Star Wars spacey name that there is for this creature? And I don't recall off the top of my head. So, maybe we'll find something out as we get closer, or maybe I'll just Google it and figure out what that is. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to see that thing in action because that thing looks like it could, fucking eat a stormtrooper or something.
And also, if you notice the background, we're back on Lothal. There were quite a few shots throughout the trailer that looked like Lothal, so we're once again going back there. Now this is a planet I don't really know about. I just thought this was a cool shot, just showing we're once again going to have cool action. The TIE defenders are back, so that was just cool
I
to see.
hmm.
I wonder what planet this is, though.
Yeah, me too.
That's really the only
Because
question I have.
I don't know why, but for some reason it's kind of reminding me of a hybrid of Teth from the Clone Wars movie, but also
Yeah.
reminds me of whatever planet it is in Heart of Darkness, where they're on for the first little bit in the Phantom. It
Heart
kind of reminds me of that a
of
little bit too.
Heart of Darkness.
Or
Wait, you mean Out of
Out
Darkness?
of Darkness.
Yeah.
You know what I meant.
I honestly thought that Heart of Darkness could have been something else.
Well, you mean the
Whatever.
level in Battlefront 2?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Felicia. Deep cut. Good deep cut. I like it. All right. Next image. Oh, what the hell did I just do? Okay. Next image that
We're
I have.
live.
Ah, yeah, exactly. We're live. If I fuck up, that's too bad. All right. So this is the next image. It's Yavin 4, and it's the ghost above Yavin 4, which is not really that much of a surprise, of course, but it's just cool to see the confirmation because last season, in the last few minutes, Yavin was mentioned, so you know they're going there, and it's cool, right?
Yeah, well, there was too brief of a mention to get us really established for it. It's just, I know, sorry, I'm making fun of Jacob for 2 seconds because it's fun to make fun of Jacob.
Yeah, I mean, Jacob, I totally get his point for not liking the season finale of season 3 that much because after giving it a little bit of thought, it definitely has issues writing-wise. But his argument for saying no, it was a bad finale because it just didn't give us enough things to look forward to in this next season. I was like, yeah, that's bullshit. I'm sorry, that's just complete bullshit. All right. Well, this is something. This is a shot that like for some reason people have been in the dark about the relation between Kanan and Hera, which is something that if you've read A New Dawn, you would know about. However, wait. Yeah, I'll share my screen right now. So it's pretty much established that these two are together. It's just that for some reason, every time I bring it up with people, what are you doing, Chris? Look, you know, I can do that way better. I can do that way better.
Yeah, but at
Yes.
least I'm intentionally being goofy, whereas you, I'm worried for you sometimes, bro.
Yeah. No, but like Kanan and Hera have been a thing since A New Dawn. It's not really confirmed, but the signs are all there throughout all of Rebels and A New Dawn. So that's
So wait a minute now, Case. Are you telling me we're gonna have the groundbreaking thing in Star Wars Rebels of a man and a woman kissing?
well,
Oh,
it's something that you can't that they just can't do in an animated kid show. However,
they did it in Clone Wars all the fucking time.
that's the thing. For some reason, they are too afraid of showing this, and they are not afraid with giving us the sexual innuendos between Callus and Zap, which is like, wait, you're running with that, but not with this. That's bullshit. So seriously,
Not that I'm opposed.
just confirm this already. All right.
Please.
Next shot. Next shot. Let's get into some cool stuff because there were some really cool shots. The U-wing in action.
Woo!
That was really cool to see.
Before Cassia went and wrecked it.
Exactly. God damn. I do wonder if we'll also get Cassian because like we know he's rebel intelligence. He's Captain Andor in the rebellion. So will we see a little bit about that
We'll
already?
see. Okay, if we're gonna talk about Rogue One tie-ins,
Yeah.
Mon Mothma, yes.
Yeah, for
Senator
sure.
Organa, yes. General Draven, yes.
Yeah, probably.
Cassian,
No?
nope, no, nope.
All right.
Partially because I feel like fans will riot if they don't actually get Diego.
Yeah, that's true. On the other hand, though, they got every single actor so far to voice their character in Rebels. They got fucking
Not Jimmy
Forrest
Smith.
Whitaker. The only exception is the guy who played the Donna. But other than that, we got fucking Forrest Whitaker. We got
Genevieve
uh,
O'Reilly.
she who does Mon Mothma, of course. They got uh God damn it. James Earl Jones for Darth Vader. It's like you got all these amazing actors to reprise their role and to voice their character in Rebels. It's like, why can't you bring Diego Luna on for that?
Or Felicity
Or,
Jones, or
well,
whoever.
okay,
Uh,
Felicity Jones, Jin Urso would not make sense in the story, so that is not that surprising. But in the case of Cassian Andor, like that would make perfect sense, and it would actually be cool to see Cassian and K2 on a mission together with Ghost Crew or something.
Now, okay. I suppose I should probably clarify what I meant. See them? Possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Have them be a big part of an episode? No. Nope. 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 Nope.
Hmm.
As much
Okay.
as much as I want it, I just don't think it's gonna happen because I don't know why. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. Oh, sure, ask me why. I get the feeling this might be a 15 episode season.
It's not a realm of possibilities, and as some people have already said, Jacob, while I love season 2 and 3, there are definite filler episodes, and season 1 does not have filler. All
No.
the episodes really tie into each other, and like probably the weakest out of season 1 is Fight or Flight, the Meluron episode, but still that ties into later stuff, which yeah, in the end, season 1 is just more streamlined, more well written, and all the episodes matter. And in the case of like a season 2, you could cut out the call. You could cut out some episode. I forgot right now, but there are just episodes in season 2 and season 3 that you can definitely cut out because they don't really tie into the overall plot. And if you do a 15 episode season in season 4 and you go dark and you don't really care about the fact that kids are watching the show, because seriously, this show should be accessible for everyone, and you should not have to force the kiddie episodes like Forgotten Droid or Winkathu Job. It's like, don't do that and just streamline it a little bit. So that's what I'm hoping for. But let's get into possibly one of the biggest reveals, if not the biggest reveal in the trailer, which is Bo-Katan. She's back.
She
Ah.
is back and is awesome.
And it's so awesome, and we'll get into a later shot later, because later there's a really cool shot as well from her, but that is at the very end of the trailer. But still, the reveal that we have Bo-Katan back, and probably Katie Sackhoff is going to voice her.
Oh
That's
yeah, no,
just so cool.
that's her voice. That's
Yeah,
her voice.
exactly. So that's so cool to have her back. Because this, I was honestly expecting her to be in season 2. No, not season 2, season 3
Season
already.
3.
She was not, but that was because they needed to set up the Mandalorian arc being. Now that has been set up, you can bring in Bo-Katan, and that's really awesome.
And okay. This is about to be a joke, but I don't care. So now that they have a schmo who is, in canon, they have a schmo who is on Clone Wars and Rebels. How much longer until Alice gets to come on and do a voice for something, right?
Um, Look, as much as that may be a joke, why not?
Right?
Just do this already. I mean, the guy is probably the biggest defender of Return of the Jedi, and he does not as much as Harloff, but he still does a lot to help Star Wars and to help people love Star Wars. So and the guy's just great. So just give him this thing already.
Yeah,
Come on.
just get him on.
Hey,
Like
well,
hell.
get on it.
I was say do an episode where the crew maybe right before their big finale where they all die and stuff. Maybe have them go to a cantina where there's some comedian telling the Yucks playing there, and he just happens to be played by Mark Ellis. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it would be cool. I make him. Damn it. Well, I know he likes Ewoks. It would be very weird to have a basic speaking Ewok in Rebels.
Well, we already have a basic speaking Wookiee and Legend,
Yeah,
so
which I also was not a fan of. It's like, even though I love Heir of the Empire, the one big negative about that book was a basic speaking Wookiee. So yeah, no. Let's not get into that. Speaking of Heir of the Empire, as we already mentioned, a character has been announced, being voiced by Warwick Davis, and this is what he looks like. It's called Rook. Apparently, he was. I don't remember him from the Heir of the Empire novel. Was he in the first one?
okay. So this character officially didn't exist.
Oh.
What Thrawn did, as well as Vader, they both had bodyguards who were Nogri, who were these genetic. Because of their genetics, they were basically super soldiers. They could kick a lot of ass, and
Mm-hmm.
they could do it without problems.
Okay,
So
cool.
yeah, no, I'm looking forward to seeing this species brought back in the canon. Kind of like how when they brought back Thrawn, we also got the Chiss back. So
Yeah. Yeah, and if you read the Thrawn novel, there's a lot more Chiss stuff in there, also very interesting. So yeah, that. All right, wait. All right, screens here, and the next shot. This was an interesting shot for me because this is a blink and you miss it shot, and there are a lot of blink and you miss it shots that have Hera in a different outfit than we usually see her. There are a few shots of her in this outfit, and also Zeb is like in a different outfit. It's like, what is this? I wonder what this is. I wonder what they're up, what they're doing.
well, they're obviously in the middle of some kind of either it's some kind of battle or it's some kind of maybe target practice thing before a big battle. I don't know. I like it. It looks cool.
Hmm. It definitely looks cool because it's just it looks different. I mean, well, it was something I was looking for. Like, do the characters have new outfits? And for the most part, they have the same outfit as the last season, which makes sense because that's something they did with Clone Wars as well. Like, first two seasons, stick to a certain look, and then change it up in season 3, and then keep it after that. But in this case, it was like, hey, we haven't seen Hera in a different outfit, and also in the case of Zeb, it's like interesting. I don't know what it is. I'm anxious to find out, of course.
Yeah.
And speaking of someone who's in a different outfit, Callus, right here on Yavin, completely different. And look at the rank; it's a captain,
Oh.
rebel captain.
Mm.
So
that
that is one
beautiful.
handsome man.
Very handsome. Now, okay, so Case, but but all joking aside, does his design not look almost exactly like the disciple from KOTOR 2?
Did, why am I?
Here. Just
I don't remember that game because it sucks. I'm sorry.
oh, that's fair. But just one second. Let me pull up a picture of him.
All right.
So yeah, sorry guys, but as soon as I saw the character, this started to bug me. I'm like, okay, what is going on here? All right. So, Case, that's our guy. Do you see him?
Yeah, that it looks very similar indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, again, just another little element of Legends. They're cherry picking just to, show something else.
Mm-hmm. By the way, and this is going to piss me off beyond anything, the way he looks right now looks actually a lot like a rebel general in Return of the Jedi that people have been speculating about. That the Callus would change his name to Crix Maydeen, and I hate that theory because it's stupid. It just doesn't make any sense. However, he looks a lot more like Maydeen in this shot. Yeah.
Well, is that such a bad thing, though?
Yes. It's like it's shrinking the universe.
Not necessarily, because for again, a quick Legends history, everybody. Crix Maydeen was an Imperial officer, an Imperial communications officer, who defected to the rebellion after on this homeworld of Corellia, which was also the same homeworld as Wedge Antilles and Han Solo, in a very iffy at best, but luckily successful operation performed by Rogue Squadron in the game. Rogue Squadron,
Hmm.
pretty amazing. And I mean, this could it's it okay. If you know the connective pieces of the Legends version of Crix Maydeen and where Callus is going, uh it's kind of exact, if I'm being honest. So
Yeah. Okay.
well, yeah, but
Um.
to be fair though, what does Jin call herself when the rebels capture her?
Liana Halleck.
Exactly. She changed her
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
So
She
why wouldn't Callus change
just.
his name to Crix Maydeen?
Why wouldn't he just stick with Callus? I mean, Jin has a reason for her to change the name because Jin Urso is a known name because she's related to Galen Urso.
Okay,
But Callus is
Callus was a high-ranking Imperial. This guy was in the same room as Grand Admiral Thrawn. Why the hell would he not change his name?
okay. My internet cut out.
Oh no.
Yeah. All right. I missed what you said. But whatever. Let's just move on to the next image, and if my Hangouts will work.
Okay. We're back. We're back.
We're back. We're back. All right. Let's see. It's once again the Death Trooper in Rebels, which is cool. I just like it when they show up because they're cool.
Thank you, Schwarzer Blitz, who's in the live chat. I appreciate you being on my side. And actually, he pointed out something from the earlier shot on the wolf. Apparently, that's supposed to be Sabine.
That is Sabine.
Well, supposed to be.
That is odd because Sabine it didn't look anything like Sabine.
Unless
Actually,
she did her hair again.
yeah, yeah. We'll see.
We'll
We'll
see.
see. Let's just keep it at
Schwarzer
that.
Blitz, we appreciate you being in the live chat, and we're not opposed to it per se. Actually, I'm not even opposed to it at all. In fact, if it is Sabine, awesome.
Well, if it is Sabine, no issue there, but it just didn't look like her. But we'll see. All right. Now, this is interesting because to me, Grand Admiral Thrawn, this is his only shot in the entire trailer. It's like, why is there just one shot of him? I mean, heck, last season, for both the season 3 trailer at Celebration last year and the mid-season trailer, we saw a lot of Thrawn, and now this is the only shot we get from him.
But Case, I want you to keep something in mind. We got a lot of Thrawn in the trailers, but we didn't get a lot of Thrawn in this season. What if they're pulling the
That's true.
reverse of that?
That I would not be against that, especially because
Partially because right now you have the hardest hard on for Thrawn.
No, but it was just a case of, as you said, we saw a lot of him in the trailers. He was not that much in the season, and it eventually disappointed me a little bit because I was only really happy with Thrawn in, first of all, in Harrow's Heroes, and second of all in Zero Hour. In none of the other episodes was I completely satisfied, simply because there was not a whole lot of payoff, and I was okay with it. It was just the payoff that we had in Zero Hour was not as great as it could have been, in my opinion, and that kind of sucked. But yeah, it's actually you may be very right. Like we're not seeing a lot, but we're getting more of him than we're seeing, so that would be really cool.
Yay! I might have something right.
Because it wouldn't be the first time. But anyway,
Thank you.
next shot. Also really fan surfacey.
But
I instantly I instantly thought of Red Letter Media and their Rogue One review saying X Wings because
oh
X Wings are
boy.
rebels. It's awesome.
Because it's all about the X-Wings. That's why Force Awakens was so good. I found some
and
in my underwear.
and what of course I loved about it, there's a little droid called Chopper right there, and there's a Twi'lek in there, and that was the next shot, and I
Yeah.
don't have that shot, but Hera is after flying the B-wing, they're giving her the confidence, okay, you can also test out the X-wings for us and be the leader in a squadron of X-wings, and that's awesome because she's a great pilot, and I can't wait for that episode because I absolutely love the B-wing episode.
And
And
I can't wait to watch all those rebels crap out. Because, okay,
uh,
here's the thing. All those X-Wings, what's the color on their wings and what's on the fuselage?
yeah, it does look like it's blue, and yeah, we know that.
Yep. Well, actually,
uh,
and to be fair, and even more so because it almost looks green, almost like Green Squadron. But I'm like, oh wait, but no, that's the
Green
A
Squadron is
wings.
different. Yeah,
Yeah.
Green Squadron is A-wings. But still, at least Harrow won't die. We know that. But it was just really cool to see the X-wings, and I can't wait for that episode because I think that will be awesome. Do I have anything? Oh yeah, well, we talked about Bo-Katan a little bit, but this is the money
Let's
shot
get to the
right
money
here.
shot. Come
It's
on.
like Mandalore. Ah,
Now,
right here.
I'm not gonna lie. This is the shot that actually has me a touch disappointed.
Oh, because they spoiled it.
No, because when I saw Sabine with the dark saber in the first place, I thought she was gonna get. I thought she was gonna become Mandalore. I thought she was gonna be the one who would go
Oh,
for it. I honestly thought that was gonna be her arc. That was
yeah, that
and
makes
that,
sense.
and that was gonna be her way to survive the show.
Yeah, uh, that makes sense. Yeah, it's. I'm not against this. Like, uh, initially we thought there. I don't know how far back this goes, but there was a moment months ago when I thought Sabine is not going to be Mandalore, and probably they're going to find someone else for that. And I think they'll introduce Bo-Katan into the show because it had been confirmed that Katie Sackhoff was once again voicing. And now we actually have the confirmation. So it was essentially the theory that I went with months ago being confirmed right here. Um, you could make an argument that they spoiled it. I'm okay with it though. It's just really cool to see this, and I can't wait to
Unless
see
they
that
pull
play
the
out.
rug out from under it and, maybe Bo gives it to Sabine or something. I don't know. I don't
Would
know. We're
would be
not there
cool.
yet.
Well, once again, we'll see about that. All right, and
And actually, there was a good point brought up by one of our streamers watching along with us. So what do we think about Kanan's line of "We are the balance"? The light, and we're Jedi for we're Jedi for a reason to be here at this moment.
I don't know.
It
Really,
because to be honest, to me it's a whatever line.
yeah. It it's completely out of context. That's the issue with it. You have
Yep.
no idea when he says that. You have no idea what he means with it. So at this point, I cannot say anything about it because I simply have no idea because it's completely out of context.
I can neither confirm nor deny anything.
Exactly. It's just we have to wait and see.
Exactly. All right.
Um. Yeah. No, that's the trailer, and then it ends with. It ended with Hera saying, "May the Force be with you," and I wonder who she said it to. I wonder if that was said against Kanan or Ezra or perhaps someone else.
Okay. Well, given her facial expression and with the way she's saying it,
Kanan.
Kanan,
Yeah.
come on. I'm sure this is after they've had their
Yeah,
first.
no, okay, that's the thing. The obvious choice is Kanan, but it's just we Star Wars fans like to speculate on everything. So I just
Exactly.
posed the question:
But,
what
but
if?
but sometimes the obvious answer is the right one, and I feel like in this
No,
case,
wait, what? Sorry, sorry.
hey,
It's just
this ain't Game of Thrones where we're trying to throw you for a loop. Damn it. Uh, no. What? Honestly, if I'm putting money on it, she's saying it. She's saying it as she says goodbye to Kanan before
before
he
he
most likely
dies.
craps out,
Yeah,
and they've already had their first kiss.
yeah, quote unquote. There were 6 years between A New Dawn and Rebel season one. They had a lot of. Oh my God, Jesus! you, you just went there, man.
Oh, and you wouldn't have. Don't give me that.
I would have said they were fondueing in the meantime. Captain America: First Adventure.
Oh man. Wait, you
Hey,
gonna reference a movie that we both genuinely don't like?
I recently rewatched it, and that's why I referenced it.
All right, whatever.
But yeah, no, but this was a great panel. It was once again a great trailer, and I just still it's bittersweet because it was a great trailer and it looks awesome and it's going to be awesome season four. It sucks that they cancel that this is the last season and that we don't know yet where it's going after that. I still really hope for them to do something after the Battle of Jakku. Hera comes back, is now a rebel general or a New Republic general doing stuff in the galaxy. We'll see. Uh, would be cool.
Bottom line,
Uh,
I'm ready for this new show, and
yeah,
uh, bottom line, I'm ready for the end of this particular show because through its ups and downs, I've stuck with it, and I love it. Even though, again, just like Clone Wars, which I also love, had its ups and downs, but
I mean, as much as I love Clone Wars, for the most part, seasons one and two are tough to get through
at times, yes.
at times. I mean, you get the Jar Jar episodes, and that's just
Yeah, well,
oh
yeah.
well. You
Oh
put
well.
up with it because if you get through like a Jar Jar episode, you get to a Mortis arc, and that's awesome. So
Exactly.
at least you get that.
So,
Um,
and I just, if this show ends half as strong as Clone Wars did, and I want it to end better than Clone Wars did. I don't think it will,
well,
unfortunately. But
to be fair, Clone Wars didn't end. Argument can be made, of course, but in
technically,
fairness, it didn't end. And the question just is, how will this end? Will they do the Bill of Scare from the Ghost perspective? Love it, but we'll see.
we'll see. Oh,
And
actually, to be honest, I'm calling it now. We are going to see that, but where are we going to see that in the season? Will it be the last episode? Will it be the first episode? Will it be somewhere in the middle? Will it be? When are we going to get Scarif?
I think second half of the season, but not the last episode. I think they'll want to wrap it up in a way that we are satisfied that we know what happens to everyone after Scarif, because as of right now, that it's been the thing on my mind. Like, what happens to them. We don't know what happens to them after Scarif, and I want to know that because I care about these people.
Yeah,
So,
but
um,
yeah, so
that's a Rebels talk. Do
that's
you
our
want
Rebels
to?
talk. It's ugh. Any more time about Rebels, and we would be pandering at this point because we've covered
Yeah,
everything. We covered the panel. We covered the trailer. Shot, did our version of a shot by shot breakdown.
yeah,
So, uh, yeah, I'm looking forward to this season. I'm looking forward to the rest of Celebration. And then I'm looking forward to just being done.
yeah.
Oh,
Jesus,
then
it's quite something so far. I wonder what if we'll. I don't know if we'll do a day 3 wrap up today or if we do it again like tomorrow morning. Um, but the thing
we'll
is,
see.
our schedule is pretty busy for the rest of the day already. Um, and yeah, that's
Yeah,
bad.
we'll have to see. So, guys, thanks for watching this with us. For Case Cornelesa, I am Chris Stoneman. We'll see you at the next bit of coverage from Celebration. Take care.